Look around you. Cities, roads, farms, lights. Now erase all of it. No people, no buildings, no names on any map. What was the world like before humans came, and who ruled it? To answer that, we have to travel across deep time. From a hellish newborn Earth to oceans full of strange life. From forests of giant insects to continents thundered over by dinosaurs. And finally to a world of mighty mammals. Humans appear at the very end of this story, almost at the last minute on Earth's clock. Earth's pre-human past isn't a straight line toward us. It's a wild saga of continents drifting, climates swinging, and life reinventing itself after catastrophe. Microbes changed the air. Ice ages deep froze the planet. Asteroids and volcanoes rewrote what could live here. And each time life fell, it rose again. Different, often more complex, always creative. Today, we'll meet the rulers of those vanished worlds and see how their reign set the stage for ours. In the beginning, Earth was hot, violent, and raw, a molten world fresh from colossal impacts. Yet surprisingly quickly, the first crust and oceans formed. Somewhere in or around rocks, likely near hydrothermal systems, life's chemistry found a foothold. The earliest life forms were simple cells, thriving without oxygen. Then came a revolution powered by sunlight. Cyanobacteria evolved photosynthesis, releasing oxygen, a gas toxic to most ancient microbes. Over time, that oxygen transformed the atmosphere and oceans, clearing the path for more complex life. This great oxidation was both catastrophe and creation. Hundreds of millions of years later, the seafloor hosted soft-bodied oddities, quilted discs and frond-like forms, unlike anything alive today. These Ediacaran organisms were the planet's early experiment in large, multicellular life. They hint at the moment when biology began drawing bigger, bolder blueprints. Then life hit the accelerator. During the Cambrian Explosion, most major animal body plans appear in a geologically brief window. Trilobites scuttled over seafloors, sponges filtered water, early chordates swam the shallows, and Anomalocaris, a bizarre, agile predator, ruled the hunt. Hard parts like shells and exoskeletons made fossils more common, so this is where Earth's record of animals becomes vivid and detailed. Plants ventured first, sending simple green pioneers onto wet ground, eventually building vast forests. Arthropods, scorpions, millipede-like crawlers, and later insects followed. Fish evolved limbs and lungs. Some became the first amphibians to truly test life on land. Oxygen soared in the Carboniferous, and insects grew huge. Dragonflies with 2-foot wingspans filled the ancient air. But Earth doesn't stay steady. The Paleozoic era ends with the Permian mass extinction, the most severe die-off known, clearing the stage for a new cast. In the Mesozoic, the classic age of reptiles, dinosaurs dominate land, pterosaurs command the skies, and marine reptiles prowl the oceans. Some dinosaurs become feathered. By the late Jurassic, the first birds appear. Flowering plants rise later, reshaping forests. For well over 150 million years, dinosaurs diversify into everything from colossal sauropods to swift, feathered hunters. This era ends suddenly about 66 million years ago, when an asteroid slams into what's now the Yucatan. The fallout collapses food webs, non-avian dinosaurs, and many marine creatures vanish. The world resets again. With dinosaurs gone, mammals explode into the empty niches. Early whales take to the seas, primates flourish in warm forests, and hooved grazers evolve as grasslands spread. Later, in the Ice Age rhythms of the Pleistocene, the planet hosts spectacular megafauna: woolly mammoths, giant ground sloths, saber-toothed cats. Continents creep toward their modern positions. Climates cool and cycle through ice and thaw. By the very end of this chapter, our own lineage emerges. On a 24-hour clock of Earth's history, humans arrive in the last seconds before midnight. We are latecomers to a very long party. One last turn of the wheel, many of those great mammals disappear near the end of the ice ages. Scientists debate climate shifts versus human hunting. Timing suggests both forces matter, with human impact growing as our species spreads. So, who lived in the world before us? First, the unseen rulers, microbes that built our oxygen sky. Then seas full of armored crawlers and swift predators. Then forests, insects, and the first vertebrates on land. Then reptiles in power, dinosaurs on continents, pterosaurs in the air, marine reptiles in the deep, and finally the time of mammals, from ocean-going whales to woolly giants of the ice. The world before humans wasn't waiting for us. It was alive with its own dramas, extinctions and recoveries, experiments and evolutions. We are simply the newest chapter in a very old book.